Hello, and welcome to day 30 of Selena Says Stretch. You've done great thus far, and tomorrow is our grand finale. We're going to have a longer session where we flow almost all of these moves together into one nice session that you can practice whenever you like. But today we're going to work on the hardest pose of all, Savasana, also known as the corpse pose. Now, that doesn't mean bad things. It doesn't mean negativity. That just means stillness, change, shifting. And for me, it was the hardest pose to master. Honestly, I left class for probably 2 years before this pose came, making every excuse in the world why I couldn't stay. So it's so simple, but so hard. So I say that so that you know, be patient and be gentle with yourself. And I want you to find a comfortable position. For many, it's just lying flat on your back. I'm going to stay seated so I can speak clearly to you through this meditation and mindfulness exercise, but you can take any position that feels great. You could be seated, you could be laying, you could be in the fetal position, you could be standing, you could be driving, you could be preparing to sleep, whatever works for you. So go ahead and find that position that feels great. I would invite you to close your eyes and just follow into the sound of my voice, as I'm going to walk you through a gentle and peaceful mindfulness exercise. So as you're breathing, just let your breath flow naturally. You don't have to force anything. You don't have to change anything. Just be aware. Awareness is a great key in life. Once we're aware of something, we can work to change it if we need to, or we can work to be grateful for it if we appreciate it. So as you continue breathing, just attach a color to your breath. It may be your favorite color. It may be the first color that comes to mind. It may be the color that you see as you close your eyes. And just see that color ebbing and flowing along with your breath. Eventually, that breath forms a bubble in whatever your color is. It forms a safety bubble around you. Only goodness can come in. Only the things you don't want or need can get out. Let this bubble be magnetic, and it's attracting to you all the things you desire. You may want to name them. You may want to give a global statement, like abundance of health, wealth, and happiness. Make it personal for you. This magnet also works to repel the things that you don't want or need in your life. You may choose to name them as well. It could be people, it could be places, it could be emotions. And let this process continue, pulling in and letting go of whatever it is that resonates to you. As you continue breathing, let that bubble expand. Now imagine your loved ones. They may be still here in the physical realm, they may be crossed over to the spirit world. Let that light, let that breath, let it extend to them. Let it build a bridge. Let you feel that soul connection. Maybe you connect to your divine power, whether you name that God or Allah or universe, whatever that means to you. Maybe it's a special person. Maybe it's someone you appreciate here. Maybe it's someone you respect who's passed on. Maybe it's several people. Your light and your love is infinite. So extend it in every way that you want to or need to. And as you're sending out that love and that energy and that peace and that message, now take a moment to pause and listen. What is that person or people sending back to you? What message do they have? And maybe the divine is giving you some guidance. Maybe a loved one has a message. Maybe your inner soul has the answer to a question or a piece of advice that you need. What we're learning here is that action isn't always necessary. We're also learning that every thought that comes to mind isn't real, it isn't valid, it isn't always wanted or needed. But we can find a safe realm to explore that and make our own decision. Is it something you want to stick? Then find a nice place to keep it. If it's something you don't need, just exhale it away. The universe will recycle, it'll let it go, it'll turn it into something new. No guilt, no shame, no worries. Just taking inventory of your mind, taking these few minutes to connect your mind, your body, and your soul. That is the true essence of yoga. Yoga is from the Sanskrit word meaning to yoke or unite, and that is bringing together that trinity, mind, body, and soul. Let you be a three-dimensional person. And use this time to help you drift off into your intentions, into your dreams. Maybe you're drifting off to sleep. Maybe you're drifting off to peacefulness, health, wellness, abundance. Continue to marinate here. There's absolutely no hurry. There's nothing to hear. There's nothing to see. There's nothing to say. Just taking some time to be. And you're doing great. Continue in this moment as long as you like. I will close out our session today, and I will see you tomorrow for our grand finale. I will say namaste. Go with peace, go with love, go with grace, go with joy. Namaste.